Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Grace, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. For those who don't know me, I'm the creator behind channel dedicated to helping you live your healthiest, happiest life through the supplements, wellness tips, and lifestyle hacks. Join me as I dive into the world of vitamins and minerals to find out which ones work for you and which ones are just hype. When it comes to vitamins and minerals, it can be overwhelming trying to figure out which ones are truly effective. There are so many options out there, and it's every day a new supplement or vitamin is being touted as a miracle cure. But how do you separate the wheat from the chaff? We live in an age where information is readily available at our fingertips, and that's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, we have access to a vast amount of knowledge and research. On the other hand, it's easier than ever for misinformation and myths to spread like wildfire. Add to that the countless advertisements and influencer endorsements, and it's no wonder people are confused about which vitamins and minerals to take. I've seen it time and time again, friends and family members taking a whole cocktail of supplements without really knowing what they're doing or why. They're just hoping that something will work, but they're not really educated on the benefits or the science behind it. And that's exactly what I want to address in this video. I want to cut through the noise and give you a clear understanding of which vitamins and minerals actually work. So many options available. It's easy to get caught up in the hype and misinformation. That's why it's essential to look at the scientific evidence and understand. Let's take a closer look at some of the most popular vitamins and minerals and separate fact from fiction. Vitamin D is one of the most talked about vitamins out there, and for good reason. It's essential for bone health, and research has shown that it can also help with depression, anxiety, and even weight loss. But what about vitamin C? Does it really have the miraculous properties that everyone claims it does? The truth is, while vitamin C is great for immune function, the evidence for its ability to cure everything from the common cold to cancer is limited at best. Moving on to minerals, iron is essential for healthy red blood cells, and research has shown that it can even help with cognitive function. But what about calcium? Does it have the ability to strengthen bones like everyone says it does? The answer is yes, but it's not as simple as just taking a calcium supplement. You need to understand how it works with other vitamins and minerals to have a real impact. Vitamin D, what it does, supports bone health, immune function, and mood regulation. Strong evidence shows vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption and preventing osteoporosis. It also plays a role in reducing the risk of infections and supporting mental health. Best sources: sunlight, fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, fortified dairy, and egg yolks. When to supplement: if you have limited sun exposure, live in northern latitudes, or have a deficiency common in older adults. Vitamin B1-2, what it does, supports nerve function, red blood cell production, and DNA synthesis. Evidence essential for preventing anemia and neurological issues, especially in vegetarians, vegans, and older adults. Best sources: meat, fish, dairy, and fortified plant-based foods. When to supplement: if you follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, or have a condition that affects absorption, for example, pernicious anemia. Vitamin B1-2, what it does, supports nerve function, red blood cell production, and DNA synthesis. Evidence essential for preventing anemia and neurological issues, especially in vegetarians, vegans, and older adults. Best sources: meat, fish, dairy, and fortified plant-based foods. When to supplement: if you follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, or have a condition that affects absorption, for example, pernicious anemia. Calcium, what it does, builds and maintains strong bones and teeth, supports muscle and nerve function. Evidence critical for preventing osteoporosis, especially in postmenopausal women. Best sources: dairy products, leafy greens, almonds, and fortified plant-based milk. When to supplement: if you're lactose intolerant, vegan, or not meeting your daily needs through food. Iron, what it does, essential for producing hemoglobin, which carries oxygen in the blood. Evidence prevents iron deficiency anemia, especially in menstruating women, pregnant women, and athletes. Best sources: red meat, poultry, lentils, spinach, and fortified cereals. When to supplement: if you have anemia or are at risk, for example, heavy menstrual periods, pregnancy. Magnesium, what it does, supports muscle and nerve function, energy production, and bone health. Evidence helps with migraines, muscle cramps, and improving sleep quality. Best sources: nuts, seeds, whole grains, and leafy greens. When to supplement: if you have a deficiency or conditions like migraines or insomnia. Omega-3 fatty acids, not a vitamin mineral, but worth mentioning. What it does: supports heart health, brain function, and reduces inflammation. Evidence: strong evidence for reducing triglycerides and supporting cognitive health. Best sources: fatty fish, salmon, sardines, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. When to supplement: if you don't eat fish regularly or have specific health goals, for example, heart health. What it does: supports immune function, wound healing, and DNA synthesis. Evidence: effective in reducing the duration of colds and supporting immune health. Best sources: meat, shellfish, legumes, and seeds. When to supplement: if you're at risk of deficiency, for example, vegetarians, older adults, or during cold season. Folate, vitamin B9. What it does: crucial for DNA synthesis and cell division, especially important during pregnancy. Evidence: prevents neural tube defects in developing fetuses and supports red blood cell production. Best sources: leafy greens, legumes, and fortified grains. When to supplement: if you're pregnant or planning to conceive. Potassium. What it does: regulates fluid balance, muscle contractions, and nerve signals. Evidence: helps lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of stroke. Best sources: bananas, potatoes, spinach, and avocados. When to supplement: rarely needed through supplements. Focus on food sources unless advised by a doctor with limited evidence. While some vitamins and minerals are essential, others may not be as effective in supplement form for certain claims. Vitamin E antioxidant benefits are best obtained from food, nuts, seeds. High-dose supplements may increase health risks. Vitamin A important for vision and immunity, but excess supplementation can be toxic. Selenium supports thyroid function, but too much can be harmful. Multivitamins may help fill nutrient gaps, but are not a substitute for a healthy diet. How to know what works for you: get tested. A blood test can identify deficiencies, for example, vitamin D, iron, B12. Consult a professional. A doctor or dietitian can recommend supplements based on your needs. Focus on food first. Whole foods provide a mix of nutrients that work synergistically. Avoid megadoses. More isn't always better. Stick to recommended daily allowances, RDS. So what have we learned today? We've learned that not all vitamins and minerals are created equal, and that it's essential to educate yourself on what works and what doesn't. We've learned that the key to making informed choices is to look at the scientific evidence and understand the benefits and the research behind each vitamin and mineral. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got experiences with vitamins and minerals that you want to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about health tips and dietary advice, check out my other on the top 5 ways to boost your immune system naturally.